Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Sung will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
First pitch, 1-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Chris Tan.
Into the box, Chris Tan, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Ryan Buckner.
So stepping in, Ryan Buckner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa.
The right fielder.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Chet Steadman is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Now batting, Willie Villarreal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate. D-roll, that's usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
In now, Tim Alford, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Ready now, Luis Urbina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Alford leads off first with 1 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Here now the 2-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Now at the plate, Javier Gonzalez. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Gonzalez was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
One and 2. Here it is.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. First offering on its way. Two out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground, and Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jimmy.
Digging in, Jimmy Grimes. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
Carlos Trejo.
Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Set to get his day started, Christopher Holman, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
And a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Clarence Bradshaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting it, the catcher, Julio.
At the plate, Julio Estrada, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Brian Sung, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The set and the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Villarreal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, bases loaded. And another foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chet Steadman. 9-1-2 due up.
Chet Steadman.
Here comes the first pitch.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg. As he'll take a look at ball one. Greenberg is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Up high, 2-1 now. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The left fielder, number 8, Chris Tan.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Chris Tan. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. One out and a runner on second base. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Urbina is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 1-0. Digging in now, Tim Alford. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Tim Alford.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. In now, Luis Urbina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in, Javier Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Hey. 2 balls and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 2-1 home.
Hey.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
At the plate now, Carlos Trejo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a pickoff play at second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Sammy Sosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, and it's even at 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Nick Castellanos now. Popped him up. Estrada over to his right. 1 down. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In there, no balls and a strike. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 1 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Christopher Coleman.
Number 9.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, number 4.
Into the box, Clarence Bradshaw, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. Bradshaw, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Castellanos with a bare hand. He is out.
The catcher, number 33, Julio Estrada.
Stepping in, Julio Estrada. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled away. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter, the pitcher, Brian Sung.
Now at the plate, Brian Sung. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Popped him up. Grimes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? Jimmy Grimes. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Down.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Now in the box, Chet Steadman. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Greenberg. First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Can.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Chris Tan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pitch popped up. Lays off 2-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A bouncer to the left side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Willie Villarreal. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On its way is pitch number 75. high and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready once again, Tim Alford. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
1-1. Hit on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Luis Urbina.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Urbina. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
Now the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Stepping in now, Sammy Sosa, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Alexis Valdez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 20, Alexis Valdez.
Now at the plate, number 12. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Grimes. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he's back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's 3-0 Chicago. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Javier Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trejo.
At the plate, Carlos Trejo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with the fastball. It's 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Christopher Holman. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. From the stretch, Clarence Bradshaw is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one two-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Julio Teheran is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Julio Teheran. Now batting
to the plate now, Julio Estrada, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Count 0-2. Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Friars 2. Freddie Santiago is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Freddie Santiago.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Santiago playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. So now to the plate, Adam Greenberg. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Chris Tan. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. In there, strike 2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Coleman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're up 3-2. Billy Homer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Billy Homer.
Eric Sims will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Eric Sims.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. You see the great batting average coming in. 21 homers and 55 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Hit to third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Willie Villarreal.
Digging in now for San Diego, Willie Villarreal. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, and both offenses are taking advantage.
Pulled toward right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in, number 8. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Line drive to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Luke Little takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Javier Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now here's the pitch.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. That's inside.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Grimes is under this one. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres lead it 4-3. Kevin Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ryan Buckner will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready to take his hacks again, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he misses again, 2-0. Gonzalez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Three and 1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there at the letters 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Padres on top 4-3. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Carlos Trejo will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Carlos Trejo.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Christopher Holman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And the screwball misses the plate away, and it's 2-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 2-0 count. The pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready to take his hacks again, Clarence Bradshaw, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1-0 the count. None out, runners at first and second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit hard up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 33, Julio Estrada.
At the plate, Julio Estrada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cesar Rosado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 13, Cesar Rosado.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way.
Up there.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's through first and hustling for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them. Jesse Padilla will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. With runners in scoring position this season, Padilla brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. Up top, it's 2-0. Padilla hails from the prairie state of Illinois. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
In there, 3-1. Takes this the other way to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
The next Cub up, Chris Tan. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's set and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-1 home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ryan Buckner, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
One and 0. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. Willie Peralta comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 39, Willie Peralta.
Standing in, Crash Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The catcher, Crash
First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's count 1 and 2.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 18, Willie Villarreal.
Digging in and looking for more, Willie Villarreal. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Striding in once again, Tim Alford. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Peralta, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Popped him up. Simeon is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urbina.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Urbina, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 2-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready with the 2-1. Hit sharply, but caught down there at third. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Padres leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Robert Addison takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 29, Robert Addison.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. Here comes the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Urbina trying to get there. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in once again, number 12. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Marcus Semien.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The shortstop,
He's
Javier
ready. Here's the first offering.
Gonzalez.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Carlos Trejo.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Trejo. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate. So 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Now batting,
Standing in,
number 9.
Christopher Coleman, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score remains tied at 4. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and standing in now the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
pulled toward right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Pete Armstrong will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Pete Armstrong.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
No strike.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Villarreal is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Adam Greenberg. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
He's set. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Villarreal is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Still all square at 4 apiece. Thomas Nicholas takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Thomas Nicholas.
Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Clarence Bradshaw.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Nope, inside.
Nicholas has compiled over 65 innings of work, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Alonzo Wells will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Crash Davis. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A possible winning run on second. No one out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Willie Villarreal, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And it's fouled away. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there, as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are tied 4-4. Andreas Calderon gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 10, Andreas Calderon.
Carmen Castaneda is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Carmen Castaneda.
At the plate, Chris Tan.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Chris Tan.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Calderon is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. And quickly there are two away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. Here comes the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Gets the sign, the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This game's all tied at 4. Striding into the box, Tim Alford.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Luis Urbina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is a case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Javier Gonzalez. Here's the first pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Two-run shot to straightaway center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Six to 4, the outcome today. Andreas Calderon claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.